Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the cool review of the mafex RoboCop 2 Murphy head version action figure, and it's number 196 in the mafex series. And I think it's come out, I'm not sure if this was released last year or something like that, or might have been out longer, but I'm not too sure. They've had quite a few mafex RoboCops now. This is actually my first mafex RoboCop. I was definitely going to try and pick one up at some stage, and it had been on the hit list for a while, and then I just recently picked one off eBay, and I got it for a really good price of about £68, I think it was, I paid. So I thought that was a really good price, much cheaper than usual, usually about £95 or more, which is pretty expensive. I think it's probably too expensive, to be honest, such a normal size figure. And I thought if I could pick one up at 60 or 70, then it'd be a really good price. So as soon as I saw one at that price, I thought I'm definitely going to pick one up. And yeah, so definitely picked it up. So now here's obviously the box. It's an image of the when Murphy RoboCop is stripped. They say he's been stripped in RoboCop 2, and obviously they strip him, and then he ends up, with his arms, legs, and body all broken up, and then he ends up like that, and then they have to repair him, and you see him just with a body upright, and yeah, so he's left like that with broken up. You see that in RoboCop 2 happening. Then you see that. Then it's another image, Robo on the side, then just RoboCop 2 there. Obviously, I know that a lot of people have already done this review, but this is the first time I'm doing one, so I'll do my version of it and there's some cool images of RoboCop on the back there. You see the damaged body section of RoboCop. It's pretty cool that you get the figure and that piece with that. It's really, really cool. To be honest, right, they are expensive mafex, but they're really cool, the figures they do with the accessories. I think you really pay more for the cool accessories, really, than anything, but they're pretty cool. And there's that. And obviously, RoboCop, the Murphy head version. Obviously, no helmet with this, because it's obviously just supposed to be the non-helmet version, but it's a really good head sculpt on that. And then you get some other images of that pretty awesome Murphy head sculpt. It is a really good head sculpt. It really does look like Alex Murphy. And then you get a gun and two extra pieces to add on to the side, so it looks like he's got the gun in the holster. And let's look at the actual figure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, it looks quite similar to the NECA sort of version. It's got that, a sort of build and frame to it. It does really, really look like it may actually be sort of the same, similar, whether it's smaller or not. I think the NECA ones are bigger. It looks quite small. It looks quite similar to that build. That frame with the arms and legs. That's how it looks to me. I think if you took the NECA helmet off of RoboCop, it'd look quite similar to that. I'm not sure which head sculpt is better. This might be better. I'll do a comparison of the NECA version later on, probably later on today, so you'll see that. Now, obviously, this is the blue, sort of bluey purplish sort of version in RoboCop 2, because obviously RoboCop 1 is more silver, and the second one is more sort of blue with a sort of like purple colour on it. Now, you might not be able to see that very well, might be because of this camera, but I can see It's, as I said, that blue colour that's in the second RoboCop film, and it's yeah, sort of like blue, silver with those purple sort of colouring in different parts of it, you know. Yeah, it's quite. I don't know how they achieve sort of that colour really. Sort of like silvery blue with sort of a lot of purple in there. Sort of. I just don't see how they achieve that somehow. It's just like you see it and you could just see the blue and then you could just see the purple in there, but you can't really see that on the actual camera, can you? Really? I can't really see it. As I said, I'm looking at it just through my eyes. Not through the camera, but I can see the purple clearly there. But through the camera, you can't really see the purple that well. Although it's there, but on there it just looks like blue, doesn't it? But when you actually look at it off, you know, with your own eyes, not through the camera, you could see it clearly, the purple. But there, I can't really see it that well. Maybe this phone, but I don't know. Yeah, you just can't see it very well. But it is the blue silver suit from obviously the second version, and it's quite cool. Uh, I think I don't know, to be honest. I don't mind both suits, to be honest. Great, blue and silver. I'm not really that fussy. To me, it doesn't really matter if it's silver or blue, to be honest. You know, sort of RoboCop looks pretty cool, and I like him anyway. So I'm not really fussy about blue, silver, to be honest. I think you can get a few that are sort of between silver and blue, and it's sort of like not one or the other. It's sort of, you know, between both. You think, oh, that looks silver or blue, and it's, yeah, it's a bit. But this is quite distinctive in it being blue, as the necker one is silver, and you can see that clearly. So obviously that is the blue version. Obviously this is the uh, you know, non-helmet version, so you don't get a helmet even with this. It would have been cool to actually get the helmet, and then you could have had the choice of. But I think the other mafex figures, you get a helmet with those. So, but there's, yeah, a few different versions you can get. I may pick up another one. I'm not too sure. It depends on the price. But as long as I'm happy with one, I needed a blue suit version because I only got silver in the collection so far. So I needed blue one, and I thought I'll pick up this one because this looks pretty cool. And I thought of having the NECA version with the helmet on and this version without the helmet. So got a different, you know, different looks in the collection, and the detail is pretty cool on there. As I said, the head sculpt looks very, very good, very, very accurate. I think that's the bit on his head where he gets shot in the first one, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty, really cool. I like the skin colour tone to it. It's very, very good. Yeah, definitely looks like him. It's very, very good. Detail on the helmet looks pretty good. The back section, yeah, very good detail there. On the side, yeah, I mean, they're very good detail on these, to be fair. Very good. It's pretty good. Head sculpt. There's even a bit of on the neck as well. Nice detail. It's quite straightforward on the body. Nice chest plate. Ribs. Chest area. Arms. Pretty cool. And the leg area. It's pretty cool. Pistons. It's OCP on the leg. It's pretty cool. It's very cool to me. Very good detail on the legs. Yep, looks all pretty cool to me. Looks very, very good. Now the articulation. Um, I think it's quite straightforward, the articulation. It's quite similar to the NECA version. I think the movement's quite basic. Our leg goes up and down. Not sure if that one will go up and down actually. It might do. I know that one other one does. Yeah, the arms don't go out that full extended, but you know, because obviously that bit's in the way, but still pretty cool. So you've got some movement in there. And then obviously they go up and down. Get standard movement in the arm and the hands. Hands move quite a fair bit. Now the body, you get a little bit of movement in there, not a great deal. There's not much of a lean forward or back, but there's a bit of movement there. Head, there's some nice movement in this sort of head. Tilt side to side, a little bit backwards and forwards, a little bit there. But as I said, you know, you wouldn't expect that much articulation, but as long as you get the poses, you know, with a gun and different things, which is pretty cool. Now, in terms of accessories, I mean, it's not a great deal. Obviously, you know, the main accessory is the damaged upper body section of RoboCop, which is just a very, very cool accessory. Just really cool to have on display with your collection of RoboCop. Just a very, very cool piece to have. Yeah, and it's very, very cool. I do like that. And that's also the bit where sort of like, sort of the sound he sort of makes there, because he's sort of hurt. I'm pretty sure it's like, I know that's what he says when he's like, but sort of, I'm guessing that's, you know, because he's in pain, it's sort of, yeah, sort of, and you see one of the bits, I think that's sort of like supposed to come out, supposed to be, so that bit sort of like, you know, that was in, sort of, because it's been damaged, that sort of come out. There's also a piece there, I think that was supposed to be a bit that sort of damaged and come out, which is pretty cool. There's sort of emergency on there. Obviously, sustained heavy damage. I think that's when he's getting drilled. You know, the second one, when they're drilling him, you know, to break him into pieces. They use that massive drill, don't they? They sort of drill him. I'm pretty sure it's drilled here, and they sort of can't open him. And he said drill in the middle section to sort of, you know, get him and just break him up into pieces. Yeah, that's sort of like damage there, which sustained. That's pretty cool. That damage, which sustained after getting stripped. He's been stripped. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a really cool. You can see the wires come out as well, and then obviously his hands have been drilled off. It's pretty cool. There's really good detail on this with the wires. Yeah, it looks really cool. So that's the main accessory. Obviously, you get the gun, which you get with pretty much most of the figures. Gun, and you get you get 3 oddly 3 extra hands. You thought it would have been 4, 3 extra hands. Obviously, you've got the 2 that he's got on him. You get a couple of hands. 2 with closed fists, and another one that's open. And one of them will hold his gun. Now, the other accessories you get is a base. I think that's for him. Or yeah, you don't really need the base, so I probably won't use this. But there's a base for him that goes on. But as I said, chance I'm probably not going to use it. I might use that for another figure actually. And then there's bits and pieces that go on with that. And then you get another piece that holds this, because this needs something to stand on. So you get another one to go on that, obviously, because that won't stand up on its own. So you need the plastic to go on that. I'll just stand next to him when it's on display. Now there's a piece where, now this was on his leg at the beginning, and you need to get that open. That was on there, and then you just push that off of there. And I used a screwdriver, flat top, so you could probably best to use that, or some tool that sort of got a flat end, and you sort of prise it open to get that piece off, and then you can replace that leg piece with 2 pieces. It's in 2 pieces, and it's the holster. You know, when he opens it up, obviously there's no action on this to get this open, so you have to pull that original piece that's on there off, and then you attach these pieces, so it's you know, it's the holster bit that you're replacing, so it appears as if his gun has come out, you know. So you replace that with these 2 pieces, which is the open part when his holster opens up, and then the gun actually fits quite nicely in there. So you can have it either displayed with it closed, with that section, or you can have it open up and having his gun, so it looks like, you know, his gun has come out of the holster. I wasn't sure whether to have him on display with the gun in the holster, or whether to have him actually holding the gun. I think I might have him just holding the gun, and the holster, I might keep the holster like that, so it looks like the holster's opened up and he's got his gun out. I think that's what I'm going to go with. But yeah, the gun goes nicely in the little holster. There's a little section there where the gun fits nicely in there. So yeah, you've got the choice of having it closed, or with those 2 pieces, and then you can put the gun in there, so it looks like the holster's coming out, so you can have him like that, or with the gun. So I think, as I said, I think I'm going to go with him holding the gun. And yeah, so I think I'm going to have him displayed like that, with holding the gun, the holster, it does stand up quite well. It's just a case of sort of moving it around. I think I'm going to have him on display with that piece next to him, which looks pretty cool. So guys, I think that's going to be it for this review. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope it's not too long for you. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon. Thanks for watching.